All right, this update's coming from Mother Trucker talking about Pepsi firing lots and lots of locals out here. You got to check this out.
Today's video, we're going to be talking about PepsiCo. They state that there's roughly around 12,000 CDL drivers.
12,000.
Comment down below if you work for PepsiCo for their private fleet and tell me if that's true or not. They're coming out with this article, and they're pretty much saying that, yes, they have been using fully commercial driverless trucks. They
Verified,
look like
guys.
these Isuzu box trucks. They don't look like semi trucks, but they're definitely pretty excited about this,
You got to see it.
and they're going to use it. They state right here, serving our vast network of customers requires a supply chain that's safe, reliable, and built for the future, said Jim Farrell, Senior Vice President of Supply Chain at PepsiCo.
Man, it's
Gatic is
verified.
already operating inside our networks and brings the autonomous freight technology, commercial experience, and scale we need to strengthen our service, add capacity, and move products more consistently for our customers. So, let's get into this video.
Let's get
Tell me
into
what
it.
you guys think about this. But they are definitely letting you know that they've been doing this and they're proud of it. But I don't know, guys. I just read these things and I go,
I know he just reads them, and that's fine. We appreciate that. But this guy's got access to people that we don't have access to. So what he says is pretty dang close.
you know, I don't want a massive accident to happen. And that's when they look back at this, right? Because the correct answer always for people being hurt should be zero. And so let's get into today's video.
Zero.
If you're a PepsiCo driver, comment down below. Tell me, you see these Gaddix autonomous trucks.
Look at that.
Are you in fear? Are you worried about
Look
it?
at this.
Or
It's
are you
purple.
thinking to yourself, they're just taking over routes that us drivers, real drivers, wouldn't want anyways? PepsiCo is making it pretty known that they are going to use self-driving trucks to pretty much take the truck driver out of the seat. But I will
Right there, PepsiCo and Gatic announced multi-year agreement to deploy autonomous trucks for in North America, guys. It's here in North America. It's here, and that's from Pepsi. This is not necessarily just from Mother Trucker. This is from Pepsi.
state this. It's starting with their simple routes. Their hard routes, I don't think they're going to be able to do that. I had a truck driver states here, Alex, I work for PepsiCo, and I'm wondering if my job is in danger.
Well, let me tell you what, I think that it's not necessarily in danger. What's going to happen is they're probably, if they replace your line with autonomous, they'll probably shift you to a line that they're not going to replace, something a little more complicated. These one and done things that are really easy, those cush ones, those are probably going to get eliminated. Let's find out.
And so let's start off by talking about this right here. The article says PepsiCo and Gatic launch commercial driverless truck deployment. Okay. PepsiCo and Gatic on Monday announced a multi-year strategic
Multi-year. I mean, it could fall through and nothing happens. It never does. Something always happens. Always.
partnership that stands as largest commercial autonomous freight deployment to date. The deal brings fully driverless trucks into one of the world's most
It says fully driverless. Fully driverless.
demanding consumer goods supply chains. Operations are already live across Texas, Arizona, and Arkansas. So, Gatic autonomous trucks currently serve around 250 retail locations for PepsiCo, including Walmart and Dollar General stores. The deliveries move across both highway and surface streets, a technical distinction that matters in the autonomous vehicle space, where many competitors remain limited to interstate corridors. Stating here, driverless trucks deployed in commercial capacity driving across highways and surface streets. That's what we're doing with PepsiCo, said Godam.
All right, so it looks like everybody that is affected is all along that 250 locations. And if you're in those locations, you might want to call your dispatch and try to figure out how you can get a little more job security because you might be on the chopping block.
Rang, CEO and co-founder of Gatic. In an interview with
Gatic.
Freightwaves, the fact that they are adopting this in very complex supply chains is one of the proof points that autonomous trucks is going mainstream. So, look at this here. PepsiCo.
Look at this truck. All that work you did and you get replaced by a damn box truck. That's it. All those years of driving and not messing up, and then you get replaced by a purple box truck.
They look like they're going pretty hard, right? And so, let's talk about the stats. Definitely comment down below if some of these stats I'm talking about are incorrect. But it states here that PepsiCo private fleet is roughly around 12,000 CDL drivers, 9,000 trucks, power
12,000.
units, and
12,000 drivers are at risk. 12,000. Say it doesn't go to the full 12,000. There's still plenty in there that's going to lose everything. You think you're going to lose everything? Let us know in the comments.
one of the largest private fleets in the U.S. Do I foresee this technology taking away more trucking jobs in the future? The honest truth, yes, it's going to be taking away some jobs. I mean, they made it pretty known there. But it's going to be certain categories. So it's not going to be all of them. It's impossible.
What categories?
PepsiCo expects growth in the total freight volume. So more stores and more deliveries, distribution network expansion, last mile hybrid delivery systems in states, and logistics dispatch and fleets tech roles. So it's definitely growing. But here's the key shift. They do not expect equal growth in CDL driver jobs. So instead, they're thinking more automation on repetitive routes, fewer newer hires needed per year, same freight move with fewer driver hours. Drivers get redeployed instead of replaced.
Redeployed. So it's a little bit of good news unless they're going to put you behind a desk. Clicky, clicky, clicky. That might not be your idea.
The drivers, they're hoping, are going to get new jobs within the system, but they just won't get just fired. So what PepsiCo is actually...
No, they're going to push you out. Because the repercussion of them firing 12,000 people, even 1,000 people, is going to come back real hard on them. All of them. It's going to spark fear across the entire autonomous industry. So they got to pretend like, hey, we're just going to shift them over to something else. But no, they're going to shift you into the wall and then into the corner and then into the toilet. Toilet, boys.
Building towards here is a lot more trucks and freight, but not proportionally more drivers. They're definitely, like I stated, using self-driving box trucks for short routes, combining delivery systems for Frito plus Pepsi together in some tests, they state, increasing route efficiency.
Who's going to unload these box trucks? I mean, would say take it to a dollar store, Dollar General or something. Nobody in there is going to climb into the back of that truck. Somebody's got to unload that truck. Somebody's got to load that truck. I guess maybe the loaders at the DCs, the distribution centers or whatever, but somebody's going to have to unload it.
Efficiency per driver using AI dispatch to reduce wasted miles. So the truth, I would say PepsiCo expects more freight movement overall, but slower growth and not hiring as much CDL drivers. So what does that really mean right now for PepsiCo drivers? I would say, honestly, I'm thinking long haul CDL jobs are still going to be strong. Specialized freight still growing. Now, if you have a great route that's super simple, I mean, pretty much driving straight, then PepsiCo's here telling you they're replacing it with these Isuzu box truck self-driving commercial vehicles.
Isuzu, you're pumping down the road in your Peterbilt. You're like, I'm a Pepsi guy. I work for Pepsi. Fuck Coke. The days are numbered, son.
And so you just got to know that's coming. So overall, I'm not here to scare you and say, hey guys, it's over. Nah, that's not happening. The very tough stuff, the city trucks that need to get in and out, the big trucks that need to go over the road, all that, I think drivers are going to be safe. But if you do have a really cush route, then they're probably going to use one of these self-driving.
Cush routes are dead. They're dead.
Box trucks. So, my truckers, tell me, to the, roughly it states 12,000 of you that are CDL drivers for PepsiCo. I think your job is safe, but tell me how you feel about this. Mud Truckers, comment down below. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys.
What do you think, guys? Pepsi is just the first. It's just the first of many, many, many. There's nothing you can do about it. It's coming. If you think it's coming, let us know in the comments. It's really happening. I think it's really happening. And they're like, there's nothing we can do about it. Remember during COVID, they're like, hey, just learn a new skill, driver. Just learn a new skill. Learn to type. Sell drugs. We don't know what it is they want us to do. But desperate times come for desperate actions. And right now, it sounds desperate for some of them drivers out there with them cushy Pepsi jobs. All right, let us know. Let us know in chat. Let us know in chat. We're dying to hear what you think, because you guys are out there rolling through it.